Hello everyone, this is Lumination, and we're just doing a little quickie special video. It's about the Leo new moon, which is happening right now as we record, for July 23rd, 24th, and 25th, that kind of time frame, for 2017. And we've already posted a video for this whole time period. It's on the Astrobabble video. It's about the July, August, September transition phase as we all move through these eclipses and come out the other side into a new paradigm, especially starting to feel it in September, October, and November as the energy of the eclipses starts to actually manifest. You'll actually witness the events and the experiences happening in your life. Now, this little invocation is just for this Leo new moon, but you're probably aware, if you've been watching the different reports, that we have another Leo new moon right at the very tippy end of August, and that's one of the eclipses, okay? It's a double Leo in the very high degrees, like the 29-degree mark, so it's going to be very strong, okay? Now, this new moon is also very strong, but it's at the other end of the degrees. It's mostly at the 0-degree mark. And we have a lot of planets in Leo. At last count, as far as I remember, what did I notice? We had Sun, Moon, of course, in Leo, but we also had Mercury and Mars and the North Node. So that's an awful lot of Leo firepower at one period of time. And that's going to sit on top of everybody for this moment. It's like we're getting imprinted. So I felt it might be fun to have a little invocation to see if we can make the most of this energy, and for all of us, for anybody. It doesn't have to be, you don't even have to give a hoot about tarot or astrology. This is just for like having a chance to sort of make the best of the energy. I like to think of it in terms of energy, especially in terms of how the energy can translate into healing for the good of the individual, all the way through to the good of mankind. So before we do this little invocation, oh, by the way, about the invocation, it's probably very similar to what we're going to do for the Leo new moon eclipse in a month from now, but maybe we'll just do another one then. But for now, we're just going to make this little video just for us, for here, for anybody who likes to hang around at Lumination. It'll be fun. And all I'm going to do is speak it out for you, because this is what I do for myself anyway, you know. So I kept thinking, why don't I just share this with you guys? It seemed to have fun. We had a lot of fun on the Sunday Night Live. By the way, let's take this opportunity to say thank you, everyone, for coming to Sunday Night Live. All the regulars, I love having you, and all the people like floating around watching from a distance who are not logged in or anything. And then the participants who are right there in the thick of it. All of us, like all around the campfire, throwing in your opinions, your feelings, like exchanging your information, telling your stories, reinterpreting the readings. It's all a lot of fun. It's really, really good fun. And I just want to thank you all. And just to note, let's see, on that show, which was Sunday the 23rd, we had folks from all over Canada, all over the United States, and some in Mexico, a couple from South America. We had folks from England, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Romania, as far as I recall, and Ireland. I can't remember everything. I'm just doing this off the top of my head, okay? And then we had some folks dropping in from Australia and all the way over to New Zealand. It was amazing. So we spanned the globe. One of the regulars, David, wasn't at the show the other night on the 23rd, but he usually drops in, and he's from Alaska. So we're literally spanning the globe here. And I really want to thank you so much for all your likes and subscribes and participation and the supportive comments, because Illumination is still essentially a charity, but it is showing signs of growth, and Illumination is actually investing in itself so it could eventually become sustainable as an entity, as a service for all you guys and ladies, okay? So that's the long-term goal. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. This is the official little notice that I wrote up for this video. So I'll just put it up there for you so it looks official. This is Tarot Lumination. Hello and welcome. This is a new moon invocation video for the Leo new moon starting around July 23rd, 24th, 25th, 2017. And this is for all signs. It's for everyone. You don't have to know your even sign. You don't even have to know astrology or tarot or anything. You can just be anybody. Young, old, male, female, happy, sad, really rich and successful, struggling, whatever it is. It kind of doesn't really matter. We're going to do the same invocation for everybody, okay? And without going into lots of jibber jabber about the Leo North Node and everybody going onto their new shiny pathway, I think we'll just go straight into the invocation. And then if you're interested in finding out more about this stuff, you can go back and look through the channel and look through the reports. There's some very important reports for the Leo North Node and for the recent astrobabble about the astrology conditions for August and the eclipses. It's really, really important stuff. Actually, you know what? While we're here, let me just show you the charts, just the little doodles that I have to make myself. Okay, this was already in the reports, so this was posted, over a week ago. And this one is emphasizing, putting all the emphasis towards the Leo North Node and this Leo new moon that we're having right now. Okay, so that's on the astrobabble video about August and September. And the more in-depth notes regarding that period, this period right here, this new moon, you can see this is the same thing. This is the big fat fire trine we've been talking about, but we're also inserting here these extremely challenging energies that are called squares and oppositions, okay? And they please treat them as opportunities to grow. It's like we're being nudged. So even if it might feel really uncomfortable or stressful, please treat those or regard them as growing pains as opposed to life-crushing energies, all right? So the whole point of this little video is to focus on this energy here, all about the Leo new moon, and make the most of it for everybody, okay? Take advantage of this very, very strong current of energy leading us all towards this point. Right now, it's the Leo 0-1 degree mark, and everybody's going to have that in their chart somewhere, wherever it is. So the chart, your chart might look like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. But either way, this point will touch you in your chart, and that's where you're going to start to feel these seeds sprouting and growing and manifesting in your life outwardly. And you might really notice it on the full moon in early August, which is going to be the eclipse, okay? The Leo sun and the Aquarius full moon. And you're going to notice, you're going to actually start to notice it, how the Leo North Node energies are starting to actually manifest. You can witness it in your life, experiences, relationships, events. It might be very deeply internal. It might be very vivid and external, but either way, it's going to happen. And there's kind of no way out of it. So let's make the most of it. Let's get into the invocation. I'm just going to read it out to you, and you can just listen along, and hopefully we'll make the best of it. I'm wondering if we should do something special. I wonder. No, we'll just leave it like this. I was thinking of a fancy lights show, but it's break time. The Tarot Lumination backstage crew are on a break right now, and as you know, it's a union crew, so I can't mess with that. They have their hours, and I have to respect that. Okay, so we're just going to go for it. So what I would ask is that you can, if you've got a moment, it'll only take a couple of minutes, maybe tuck yourself away somewhere quiet or put your headphones on or smartphone headphones or whatever it is, and just kind of go along with it. And this is just something that I do for myself, but you're welcome to make the most of it for yourself and your own lives anyway, okay? I hope you're not scared of this stuff, by the way. It's, you know, I'm not even religious, okay? I just happen to seem to operate in these kind of frequencies, and so I don't see that there's any way out of it. I don't seem to have a choice anymore, so I'm just decided to abandon myself, surrender myself to the process, and give it up for you guys, all right? And ladies and everybody, the whole freaking planet if you want. So, gosh, I'm feeling a little bit shy now about this, but let's just do it, okay? We'll just do it anyway. Okay. Dear angels, dear energy of heaven, dear creator of everything and all that there is, whoever you are, whatever you are, according to your beliefs and understandings of whatever it is, we're asking you for a Leo new moon invocation. We're asking you the energies of the great beyond. I think of it as the energy of heaven, or the healing power of love, more specifically. We ask to be guided and protected in our new journey. We ask for angelic presence, even if we are not aware. We ask for your angelic presence anyway. Even if we do not believe, we ask for angelic presence anyway. We ask that whatever we need to know comes to us. Whoever we need to know comes to us. We ask that whatever is not ours moves gracefully away. We ask that whatever and whoever needs to be released and let go simply moves away from us to themselves in due time, in its own way, in their own ways, in our own ways. All of this in alignment with the will of heaven, which is ultimately for our greater good as individuals and for all of us. We also ask that we are fully ready, willing, and able to allow for the will of heaven to flow into and throughout our lives. We ask that we accept the will of heaven as it begins to flow through our lives. We ask that we have the courage and humility and the open heart that is necessary for us to advance in our own new journey. We ask that as we advance on our new journey, we become more and more of our shiniest, brightest, loving, generous, amazing selves. However that might be, however that might play out in our lives, in our world, in our relationships, in our bodies, in our events, in our circumstances, in our homes, in our families. We ask for this in full sincerity and with grace and humility. And we thank you, we thank you, and we thank you. We thank you for your presence in our lives, dear angels and angelic presence and the healing power of love. Thank you. So it is spoken, so it is done. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's all this was. It's just a little invocation. I just wanted to share it with you. So I'll put this up here for closing, and then I'll wish you all a wonderful day and make the best of these energies over the next few weeks. In fact, for the next few months. Okay? Thank you all so much for visiting Tarot Lumination, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.